Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. It's Ibrahim. Thank you for watching my videos the last couple of days. Today I wanted to talk about the condition of the Muslims in, I guess, here in Australia, where most of my experience as a Muslim has been. I think one of the things that I find really frustrating about Muslims is that they never want to change and they never want to listen. They think, I guess like all of us, that we know everything. That maybe not that we know everything, but we know the answer to things that more than likely we've got no idea about. One of the things that I guess really amazes me is that, you know, sometimes you go to Jummah on a Friday, you go to the mosque, you know, you walk in, you say Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and people will reply, inshallah. Then you sit down and you wait for the imam to step up onto the minbar. And, you know, he does that and he gets up there and he starts giving his talk, which usually are really fantastic. I always learn a lot from those talks. You know, Rasulullah said that, you know, when you go to Jummah, you get the reward more for arriving at the masjid before the imam gets on the minbar. Unfortunately, with a lot of Muslims today, you know, they are very lax. Not all of them, but a lot of them. They're very lax and they tend to take their time and they arrive at the masjid even when the salat has already started. And there's no reward for their Jummah, but there is reward for their salah. I mean, this is one of the things you can tell them. Another thing that gets me is that the masjid has gradually become a babysitting service. I mean, I have many times I've been into the mosque, the local one that I go to, and you know, the first self can be full of children, have 2 or 3 children sitting in that first self. And for me, even though I'm on a wheelchair / scooter, and nobody generally wants to stand next to me anyway, but I mean, these children, they should really be at the back. Their parents should take them to the back because, you know, they're 7 years old, 6 years old, 7 years old. It's not far for them to pray Jummah. And, you know, they bring these kids, I mean, little girls, boys, they run around during Jummah, even during the Salat, make a lot of noise. It's time for this to stop. And the Muslims have to get the message that, you know, if you do bring your children to the mosque, take them down the back, to the back self. And the other children that are down the back and chitting and chatting and talking away, whilst, you know, interrupting people so that they can't hear the, you know, the talk or the khutbah. And, you know, this is one of my things that really, you know, I don't like. But, you know, having said that, I think that, you know, we have to try and be reasonable and try and understand. But, you know, they just keep on doing it all the time. You know, people, they either like you or you don't. I think that a lot of people probably don't like me because, you know, I've said too much maybe. But if nobody else says it, who's going to say it? I'm going to say it. So Muslims of Australia, of the world, and get your act together and start, you know, practicing the Islam. Start practicing what the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam has told us to do. You know, that, you know, going to Friday Salat to Jummah is like going to Hajj. I mean, the reward is like a, you know, it's been said that it's like a poor man's Hajj. So alhamdulillah, even though I'll probably never get to Hajj, due to my health, alhamdulillah, at least I get to go to Hajj every Friday, and it's always such a beautiful thing. You know, I thank Allah that He's given us that unity. He's teaching us about unity by getting us to go to Jummah and to unify as a Jama'ah, and to accept what is right and to reject what is wrong. Anyway, I think that wraps up what I have to say today, inshallah. Inshallah, Allah give us all hidayah and a good life in the hereafter. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.